Hi, my lovely roses. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, roses are red. I'm Rosie, a psychic. I read energy to interpret messages you may need to hear. If that's something you can relate to and appreciate, tap the like button, tap the subscribe button, and keep on watching.
Use the
I don't know, somebody finally
timestamps
just having
now
a good
in the
laugh.
description
They
to
up all on
skip
their own accord.
ahead of the
Circle, you are
warm-up
ready to
and
move
get
on
straight
to
into the
the next.
reading.
I'm going to get started with the warm-up, and the messages are going to come in as they come in. This is a playlist called "You're Ready for This." So let's just get into this energy. You can check out my playlist. Goodness gracious, you can book a personal reading. So the messages is just as simple as that. You already know what the deal is. There's a key here that you've been given, the key to life. That's what you have. And, this is just a warm up, but that's what I'm feeling like. You have the key to life, like something that someone else is obsessed with and trying to figure out and learn. You already know. You got the message. And it's that simple. It's really easy. Whatever this is, you're learning exactly what that is. Consider it. The Lord have done great things for us, whereof we are glad. I feel like you're building a connection with yourself, whereas though no one can come in and try to explain to you who you are and pretend like they know you more than you know yourself. So the seat that you're in right now, I feel like is definitely on a throne. It's not a hot seat. It's not an electric chair or whatever. Like, you're not being tortured. It's your throne. You have authority over this kingdom. You can see it from a bird's eye view, and you know what's going on. They shall enter into my sanctuary, and they shall come near to my table to minister unto me, and they shall keep my charge. You have humorous. So someone definitely has a sense of humor when it comes to this energy, and allowing people in could make you laugh. Because I feel like as soon as they feel like they're in, they do something amusing. You have amusing here as well. Scars are open. All my scars are open. Scab, you have a hard covering of coagulated blood on a wound. We talked about someone having a menstrual cycle. I don't know if that's coming up again. It says, do you not know what I had? Do you not know what I and my fathers have done to all the peoples of the other land? Someone's coming and threatening. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, because the energy is like someone was trying to stop you from feeling this for a long time. They didn't want you to feel comfortable in your own skin. You were. And now that you're comfortable, yeah, you're shameless here. It's like, oh, this is why they were trying to stop me, because they're jealous. They're jealous, they're ashamed, they're afraid that they don't measure up to you. And since they've been feeding off your energy all this time, it's like you being comfortable with yourself is the last thing they want. It's toxic to them. When you love yourself, your energy is toxic to them, to parasites. And then you have superstitious here. So what's coming up from this energy? And this house was finished on the 3rd day of the month, which was the 6th year. All right, let's get into this energy. So you have considerate, humorous, amusing, shameless, superstitious, and stupid is coming up. I'm hearing like someone being dumb rich. But what's going on with this considerate energy? You have Queen of Candles. Well, this is Queen of Cups. So it seems like you're a very caring, nurturing, doting person, or you have a very doting personality that's very nurturing and very considerate. But the people you cared about, they ran all through and over you. They didn't respect you. They didn't respect your boundaries. And it came a time where you had to separate yourself from that energy. And now it's just you, yourself, and you. Okay. You care about yourself. You love yourself. They don't get to share in your good feelings. They don't get to share in your positivity. They didn't want it anyway. They just wanted you to be miserable, but you never reached that point of feeling sorry for yourself or feeling lost and confused or afraid. I feel like you have an immunity to the attacks that they throw at you. So you can laugh at them. You can laugh so hard, but I don't feel like you're really at that point yet. Or maybe it's just a little chuckle here and there. But like someone can go into a fit of hysteria if they really looked at everything that's funny about the situation. You have 9 of grains. And God is blessing you. And also these blessings are coming from their pain. So you're literally laughing at their pain. And they're in pain. They show this every single day. That they're uncomfortable, that they're unhappy, that they're miserable, blah, blah, blah. I didn't realize this was going to turn into that type of energy. This is day 4. And Cancer energy is coming up. That's the very next reading I'm going to do. So, I don't know. You get a loving energy from Cancer, but I don't know. Somebody's finally just having a good laugh, I feel like. You have Knight of Grains here. Yeah, like this is a person who was working so hard, overtime, double shifts, and not getting paid. He was promised this, he was promised that, but he didn't receive it until he worked up until a point where the person who was robbing him finally said, okay, you can have the money now. But the money is so much more than the value that is valued as. I feel like it's because you value this thing so much more. It's your joy. Being able to laugh at the situation, even if it's just laughing at yourself, is so healing. It's better than any medicine. People are on drugs. It's better than any drug. It's better than any narcotic or substance. Just being happy, and you have real happiness because you've been through these situations, and you have real situations that you can look back over and see that God is good. So with the shameless energy, you have 6 of Cups. This is something you've been doing for a long time, all your life. You could have been a really happy child, and you know that's supposed to be a prized possession. A parent should love a happy child, but I feel like you were. I'm not just gonna come right out and say what I feel like happened, but I feel like people were definitely jealous of your happiness, and people who should have been encouraging you to be as positive and peaceful as you are were trying to discourage you from being who you are, unfortunately. But this superstition is coming up, like you had a relationship with God where people are possibly calling you superstitious, and they're also trying to attack that relationship that you have with God. They could have said it was Satanism at some point, blah blah blah, or say there's no God or whatever. But God is in your heart, and they can go down that road and try to say, well, there's no soul, whatever. Just let them keep talking. Okay, so you have 5 of Cups here. Yeah, that's what ends up happening. They end up falling on their own sword. Whatever they were trying to do to you is what's happening to them. So you don't even have to try to envision or defend yourself in any way, because you never took offense to what they were doing. You already know that a hateful person is going to end up hating themselves at the end of the day. When they go to bed at night, they hate themselves. All that anger that they were trying to spew on you, they got to live with. And that's why their life is so miserable. But they can't even hear you. So as long as you're operating in God's light, they can't see you. But that's what I feel like is so simple right now. It's just simply loving God. And that's what it's always been. It's just when you get around these Satanists, God is so much more than he's ever been, because now he's protecting you. Before it was all really, for some people, it was sunshine and rainbows. And then when you went into this dark phase or this dark period of your life, it's like, okay, now God is a sword. Now God is a shield. He's a helmet. He's a weapon. He's a force, a powerful force to be reckoned with. And maybe you still just see the sunshine and rainbows, but your enemies are being slaughtered. They see a lot more than what you're looking at. So humorous and amusing is coming out. I'm seeing jolly. It's like Santa Claus is coming. He's paying you a visit early. Because that's what I'm getting from the superstition. Like, they thought they were taking God away from you, but it's everything that you believe in. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town, okay? And you're being blessed. I don't care what you call him. God is good. All right, so you have Knight of Wands. It's coming in very quickly. Super duper fast. And it's a lot of it, but I feel like you have the capacity to receive everything that's coming towards you. You have Knight of Pentacles here. So there's two knights on a horse coming in. Someone who has a lot of love. This could be the same person. Someone who has money to invest in you, energy, whatever the case this is. However these pentacles are being represented. But I feel like it's coming in all at once. And this is because of your popularity. Something about your joy is being shown or seen by multiple people, larger crowds. Like, it's like a knight in shining armor, or however this gender is working out for you. I definitely feel like you have a lot of suitors coming in. I'll just say that. More on the shameless superstition. Yeah, you're not ashamed to love God. You have Two of Cups here. It's a relationship you have with an angel. You're not ashamed of that relationship. You might have been intimate with this angel, and that's your business. So let's get some angel messages. So abundance is coming up. Abundance is my essence, my foundation, and my being. There's a lot of abundance here coming in for you. The angels are telling you that you already possess the power to have everything you've ever dreamed of and more. When you cultivate true love, joy, peace, passion inside yourself, you'll see these things reflected back to you in your outside world. So somebody definitely put a lot of time into these cards. That message is so on point. Let's pull some more cards from this angel deck. And also with this abundance, I feel like it's something you weren't allowing yourself to have, because it goes beyond money. It's something that money can't buy. It's like, it's your own peace of mind, it's your own comfort and self-esteem and confidence and feeling comfortable in yourself. You have transformed. All things in life change, and I adapt willingly and easily. It says the angels want you to know that you are now coming full circle. You are ready to move on to the next stage of your life, but that doesn't mean you have to forget the past completely. All of the experiences that have led up to this point have equipped you with the tools to move forward. So you don't have to forget about what you've been through. It's actually helping you move forward. And that's something you can learn to appreciate, learn to be grateful for everything that you've been through. It's just like going to school. You graduated. You don't forget about all of your teachings. And then self-care is coming up. I love taking the time to understand my needs. The angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. Otherwise, you could stretch yourself too thin and burn out. That would be bad for your pursuit. So that's coming up in this energy. You're ready for this in this playlist. It's coming up here to slow down and take some time to really absorb everything that's happening around you. There's no rush. If it takes more time, it's okay, because it's all here. Yeah, and also there's so much coming in, because we did talk about a trickling effect. Like with this, you want things to happen slowly. When it comes to drinking water and staying hydrated, you don't want to drink too much at once because it becomes poisonous. So things are coming in slowly, and it's okay. It's really good. That's slow is good. So let's get some more energy. What's your consciousness? Where's your consciousness? On freedom. You're focused on freedom right now and being free. But also, it's like your muscles. Someone was trying to control the fibers of your being. Just be yourself is the message here. Just be yourself. No one can be you, and you can't learn how to be yourself. Just do it. Okay. And when I say learn, it's like you can learn yourself and understand your needs, but you're not going to read a book that someone else wrote telling you how to be yourself. It's more power in your hands. Let's just close up this energy. A couple more cards to close up this energy. What's so funny? You have Queen of Air. I feel like somebody was really calling you out of your name and saying you're this and you're that and you're the other, but it's what they are. And they were hoping that you would connect with them. They were hoping you would mirror their hatred, and you didn't. It's very clear that you're a kind, loving person, brilliant, experienced, and humorous. Look, I just asked, what is so funny? And this is the card that came out. Humorous, right there. Judgmental. That's what you're laughing at. The judgments that they passed on you is ultimately what's going to end up coming back towards them. You don't even have to think of a judgment for them. It's just let them receive everything that they put out. If it's a blessing, then let them receive a blessing they're going to receive as well. One more for this energy, then we'll move on. Let's go. Ego is the devil card. I feel like they tried to pinpoint who you are by calling you the devil, and they were wrong. Those chains are being released. The illusion of being trapped is gone. You accept responsibilities for your situation and make choices that support your path to happiness. So if there was some addictions in the past, it's no longer an addiction because you have the key to life. You don't need any other substance. You don't need anybody telling you what to do or how to feel. You go within your heart. Okay, so that's the energy that I have. If that's something you're resonating with, book a personal reading on your personal energy when you join my members only. You can also check out the playlist. You're ready for this. Okay, this is day 3. Well, this is day 4. So that's the energy. I see you in the next one.